Hi everyone, this is Mervin Matthew from Sound Canva. Welcome to the new episode. In this episode, we are going to discuss about the raga Kalyani and about the musical genre space music. Let's dive in. Hi. So today's discussion is all about this raga called Kalyani or Major Kalyani, which is the 65th raga from the 72 Melagata raga system. It is the Pratimadhyama raga of the raga Dheera Shankarabharanam, which I have done an episode before. You can just refer to that. And is one of the most important and the most beloved raga in Carnatic music or even the world music, because in Hindustani music it is being termed as the raga Yemen, and in Western classical music or even the Western jazz music, it is termed as the fourth mode of the major scale, and it is called as Lydian mode or the Lydian scale. So it is widely used in a lot of musical genres, and it has got a lot of emotional possibilities also. When you think about the flexibility of this raga, it is one of the most flexible raga in terms of its possibilities. Especially, most of the feels can be accessed from this particular raga. When you think about the romantic feel, or even the feel of peacefulness, or the kindness, or even the divinity, or the feel of ethereal, out of the world kind of feel, all these kind of feels can be accessed pretty very easily. So it is very popular in that way also. Also, it is being used in a lot of world music genres and even Western classical jazz music, Hindustani music, Carnatic music. Every forms of music has a version of Kalyani with it. So it is widely popular in that way. When you think about the Jeni ragas of Kalyani, you will get a lot of Jeni raga possibilities with it. The most famous one are like Hamir Kalyani, Mohana Kalyani and all, and you can just refer to it in the Wikipedia page. You'll get a lot of Jeni ragas. So let's move on to the main notes of this particular raga or the raga Lakshana. Especially when it comes to Kalyani, the main difference from the major scale is you get this augmented fourth. That is only one difference. So when it comes to the Carnatic terminology, you'll get like Shadjam, Chaturshruti Rishabham, Andaragandharam, Pratimadhyamam, Panjamam, Chaturshruti Daivadam, Kagali Nishadam, Shadjam, tonic. So in the Western terminology, it's like tonic, major second, major third, augmented fourth, fifth, major sixth, major seventh, and octave tonic. So if you really wanted to have this Kalyani, Yemen, or even the Lydian feel to it, you shouldn't go outside of this raga, because it has a very distinct kind of feel to it. So it is really important to play diatonically. So let's look into the diatonic chords or the harmonic possibilities of this raga. When you take the C as a tonic, you will get like C major, C suspended second, C Lydian flat, D major, D suspended second, D suspended fourth, E minor, E suspended second, F sharp diminished. It is a unique chord to this particular scale. G major, G suspended second, G suspended fourth, A minor, A suspended second, B major, B Phrygian triad is also there. So if you want to really spice up your melodies or even your harmonies, you can use all these suspensions, because it creates a lot of tensions and a lot of releases. So that makes your compositions really interesting and beautiful. When you think about the compositions in this particular raga, in Indian film music itself, you can find a lot of hundreds of songs or even thousands of songs in this raga, especially in Malayalam, Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada. In every language, you can find a lot of songs. Even in the album song section, also, you can find a lot. And when it comes to the movie scores in the Hollywood or even the world movie scores, you can find a lot of movie themes being composed in this particular mode or even scale. Especially the main themes done by John Williams, Thomas Newman, James Horner, and all these great composers have used this particular scale in a lot of situations. And one small example I can just demonstrate, it's from the movie called Gloomy Sunday, which was released in the year 2006 or something in Germany. And in that movie, there is a character called Ilona, and there is an Ilona's theme. And this theme is exactly following the notes of this Lydian scale. So let's listen to that. In this theme, you will find the real beauty of this particular scale. You can always feel the real nature of this track, and this is one of my favorite tracks from that movie. So let's move on to certain songs which are done in this particular raga. Especially in Malayalam film music, a lot of great songs have been created. Let's see some of them. The musical genre which we are going to discuss today is space music, and it is a musical genre influenced or inspired from new age music or even ambient music. Probably you can call it like a subgenre of new age music. And there are certain words which you can relate to this particular music, especially the words like hypnotic, floating, moving, tranquility, ethereal, atmospheric, and all these words actually refers to the feeling which you get when you listen to this particular style of music. Actually, when you think about this music, it doesn't impose you to listen, or it doesn't draw your attention to focus on one or two elements, main elements of no. It can even work like a background thing or a foreground thing. So you can live with this music. That is the main thing. And there are many other musical genres also similar to this particular style, but this is much more like a what do you call, the sound of the universe, or sound of the air, or what do you call it. So this particular musical style doesn't have any kind of conventional kind of usage of melody, rhythm, harmony, or things like that. The basic elements of music are not that very conventionally used. You can play it in any way. It doesn't have any kind of rules or set kind of progressions or something like that. It's very experimental and really organic. Usually, when you listen to a space music album, it spans around 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. That length doesn't matter actually, because it stays in the background, or it can act like a ambient kind of music. So it has all these features to it. So when you think about the sonic features of this particular style, you'll understand that the sound doesn't have any kind of unpolished, sharp, or very that kind of sounding won't be there. It will be really pleasant to your ears. It will be really moody. It will be really atmospheric. That's what I would like to always say. Especially when it comes to production techniques, you can use a lot of reverbs, delays, and all those spatial enhancing kind of things as your production techniques. So it can also benefit. So I have composed a music which is inspired by this Kalyani raga and the space music genre idea. Melodically speaking, I have sticked with this diatonically with this particular raga. I haven't gone out. And harmonically also, I have used only 2 chords with a lot of different inversions, so that it is when you hear it, you will feel like a lot of chords are being used. But no, I have used only 2 chords, especially the C major and the D major, with a lot of extensions and a lot of inversions. Please do listen it. And for this track, I have used certain field recordings, especially the sounds from rain, the sounds of wind, and even certain sounds of insects. All these things are being added for an ambience. And pads are being created in Serum synthesizer, and a lot of other tones are also created for this particular track. So it is pretty unique. And I have used a lot of reverb and delay on all those spatial enhancing plugins to give that sort of vibe. So please do listen it.